Hey guys, this is Nirmal for Technique.com, and in this video we'll have a quick comparison of the Note 3 versus the Nexus 5. So Note 3 is the flagship phone from Samsung, which was released back in September. So this is the high-end device which features the Snapdragon 800 processor, the 3 GB RAM, first of its kind on a smartphone. Then you have a 5.7-inch Super AMOLED display. Then there's 32 GB onboard storage, which is expandable to 64 GB. Then you have a 13 megapixel camera with LED flash. So overall, it's a high-end device. It's a high-end device with almost all features. Then we have the Nexus 5, which also features the Snapdragon 800 processor with 2 GB RAM. So this also is good in hardware, and this runs Android 4.4 KitKat, the core Android experience. It has a 8 megapixel camera, and there's only 2600 mAh battery when compared to 3400 on the Note 3. So now let's compare which is better phone. So Note 3 is high-end hardware coupled with quite a lot of features. You have the S Pen, which has really improved. You can see the action memo, scrapbook, screen write, and then pen window. So quite a lot of features available here. So those are the options in S Pen that has been improved over time. So Samsung has really done a great job with optimizing the S Pen for the Note 3 usage. Then you have quite a lot of apps from Samsung. You can see here Action Memo, Story Album, S Health. Then you have S Translator, Group Play, etc. So these apps are included in Note 3 and makes a really good buy. Then you have the TouchWiz OS on top of Android. So again, that has improved. So with 3 GB RAM and Snapdragon 800 processor, you'll never have any issues with performance. It's really good performance. Then when you compare the camera, it is a 13 megapixel shooter. It's really good. There are quite a lot of modes and very similar to the one in S4. So there are a few changes as well, but overall it's a good shooter. Although low light photography is in the grade, but still overall if you take it's a good shooter. There is also slow motion recording as well as 4K recording. 4K is limited to Snapdragon 800 variant alone and does not feature on the other variant. So overall, Note 3 has really good features to have on a smartphone. Then the battery life is really brilliant. It is 3400 mAh battery, lasts for more than a day with average to normal user. So overall, if you see this phone, this is really brilliant phone with respect to hardware, and the software is pretty decent. It runs 4.3 Jelly Bean, although not the latest. It's still will get the update pretty soon. So overall, if you take Note 3, it's a really brilliant phone. But then it's pricier. It comes for a price, it's around 47 to 45k right now in India. So it's pricier when compared to other models. It's launched at 49,999. So it's one of the priciest phone right now available next to iPhone. So it's really brilliant phone. Overall, the experience is good. The build quality could have been better on Note 3, but still Samsung has improved with this leather kind of finish. But there are certain areas where this Note 3 still lacks the competition in terms of quality of plastics. So overall, the phone is really brilliant and really worth the buy. Now coming on to Nexus 5, this is produced by LG for Google and runs Android 4.4 KitKat. This is the first phone to run 4.4 KitKat, and you get out of the box Android core Android experience with Nexus 5. There's an 8 megapixel camera which can produce a decent shot, not the best shots obviously, but not the bad as well. So it's a mixture of both sides. It's a decent shooter, but you might find it difficult to use in low light and other areas, but a decent shooter. Again, the battery life for Nexus 5 is in the great, so it does last for a day with average usage, but if you are heavy usage, you might find it difficult to use get usage for a day. So, but the design and quality is really good, far better than the Samsung Note 3. You can see there's a premium fit and finish. You can see the Nexus logo at the back and the LG branding. So overall, the phone looks pretty premium in hand. It's really easy to hold when compared to Note 3, which has a huge screen. So if you're looking for a compact phone, then Nexus 5 makes sense and you get the core Android experience. But when if you're looking for an overall phone at a good display, the high-end hardware and a decent camera, a good battery performance, added with other features like S Pen, and then you have a built-in software, then the Note 3 makes a really good buy. Price wise, there's quite a lot of difference here. This is around 45k and this is around 32k, so almost 15k difference here for the pricing itself. So if your budget is not a concern, then Note is definitely the best out of this two. But if you're on a limited budget and if you want the best high-end device with a core Android experience, then you can pick the Nexus 5. So Nexus 5 has a core Android experience and probably will get the next version of Android as well before any other phone. So overall, the Nexus 5 is really good, and it has a decent the performance wise it's really good. Only thing is that the camera and battery should have been better in the Nexus 5 when compared to the Note 3. So overall, these are the two aspects of the phones. So we would definitely pick a Note 3 if but price, if you keep a set pricing, then the Note 3 is the better phone out of here. And if your price concern, then next you can pick up Nexus 5. So that's all in the comparison. If you have any queries on the comparison, so do shoot a comment in the comment in this video, and we'll be glad to help you out. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the latest updates, and we'll have more coverage on Nexus 5 coming up, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching the video.